Welcome to the sixth race of the season at Rainbow Road. Last week at Alaska, the driver of the 89 car for Los Pollos Hermanos Racing, Phil Swift, went 200 miles per hour on his roof and has multiple injuries. Unfortunately, he used an Alaska Airlines flight to fly to the local hospital, and the door blew off the airplane. We can now confirm that he is out for the season due to his injuries and the traumas caused by the incident. Filling in for him will be Jay Schlatt, driving a 99 car for Los Pollos Hermanos Racing. Let's see how he does in his first start. And lastly, Zoa Energy has been renamed to Rock Hard Racing. Let's head to Mario for the command.
But as it is right now, it's a Mario. That's not the voice.
Ryan Reynolds, with his first ever pole, will lead us to the green flag at Rainbow Road. Millick with a slow start, as Ryan Reynolds and Donald Trump are now ahead of him. Fans of teammates James May and Jeremy Clarkson side by side heading through turn 1. Millick is side by side with Trump for second place. As we head through turn 2, Lightning McQueen and the Stig in that white car, battling for 6th place. James May is now slightly ahead of his teammate Jeremy Clarkson, going through turn 3, and now we see the top 3, Ryan Reynolds, Trump, and Millick, trying to get away from the rest of the field. Jeremy Clarkson now passes James May for 4th place. Will James May regain his position? Millick a few car lengths behind Trump and Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds trying to become the first Canadian to win in the series. He was the best car in qualifying. Will that translate over today's race? Heading into the turn, Trump is now right behind Ryan Reynolds. He won't pass him there. Jeremy Clarkson right behind Millick. Now they head uphill. Only a few more corners to go. Who will lead us on lap 1? As we go to the final corner of the racetrack, Trump cannot pass Ryan Reynolds, and Ryan Reynolds will lead us on lap 1. These two drivers are trying to get the first win in their team's history as we go through turn 1. Ryan Reynolds is in first place for Rock Hard Racing, but his teammates The Rock is in 29th and Ryan Gosling is in last place, while Trump is in Team USA Racing, who is currently second in the constructor standings, and they're also trying to look for the first win. Lightning McQueen, one of his teammates, is currently in 7th. Trump trying to dive on Ryan Reynolds there in the corner, it does not work. There's not really anything happening in this front pack. We see a battle between Lewis Park and Gustavo Fran. Oh, there's a three-way battle. Crosshair in the bottom, Walter White in the middle, and Nicolas Cage in the top. Crosshair is in the preferred lane and getting help from Dylan Elliott, but he's going to go right behind Walter White. Walter White now getting a push from Crosshair as we enter the turn. Will he pass Nicolas Cage? They're side by side, only a few more corners this lap. Nicolas Cage really needs some help if he's going to stop Crosshair. We're finally seeing a good battle here today. It seems like Walter White has got the edge over Cage. And Ryan Reynolds will lead us for the first 2 laps of the race. But Trump is still right behind him. Going through turn 1, Trump is still not passing him. He goes to Reynolds outside. They now enter turn 2, and now he's going to try to go on his inside. They're side by side. For the lead, he's going to get it. They both drift a little bit in the turn. It looks like Ryan Reynolds will maintain his lead. Trump now falls back behind him. There's yet to be a lead change this race. Okay, finally, there's a battle happening. Jay Schlatt and Big Dick Randy battling for 8th place. This is Jay Schlatt's first ever start. He qualified in 12th place, now he's moved up to 9th place, and now he's trying to gain one more position by passing Big Dick Randy into 8th place. They're side by side through the turn. Jay Schlatt is on his inside, he's in the preferred lane. They're going down the straightaway. This has been an amazing start for Jay Schlatt. Can he keep it up as we go further into the race? We'll catch up back later to see if Jay Schlatt has moved any more spots. Ryan Reynolds has now led the first 3 laps of the race. The Stig right behind his teammate James May. The last time these two were near each other, James May dumped the Stig. Will the Stig repay the favor here? And Jeremy Clarkson will to the inside of Milik. Will this dive bomb work as they go through turn 2? I think it's going to work. Clarkson has passed Milik for 3rd place. But I think I spoke too soon. They're side by side. Milik trying to regain his position. I think he has. But Clarkson is having none of it. He's regained the position as they go into the turn. Now Clarkson is in 3rd place again, but Milik's right back in the battle. An amazing battle here. Neither driver wants to give up this position. They're side by side again, and Milik's going to try to dive bomb, and it works. Now he's finally ahead of Clarkson, and he's going to maintain his position, heading down the straightaway. Does Jeremy Clarkson have one last fight in him? As we head towards the turn, and Jeremy Clarkson's going to try to dive bomb him. They're side by side, and he's going to regain 3rd place. Every time I think this battle is over, it just keeps getting more and more interesting. We cut to the leaders. Will Donald Trump trying to make a move here? They've got a massive gap to 3rd place. It looks like Trump is not going to try and make a move this lap. Clarkson and Milik have been battling this entire lap. Each have been defending this position for their life. We also have a battle between McQueen and the Stig. So many battles going on right now. And Jeremy Clarkson will finally get 3rd place for good. Milik has already fallen from 2nd to 4th place. And he's still not going down without a fight. They're side by side yet again, going through turn 1, and Clarkson is still ahead of them. We cut back to the leaders, and there's still not a fight. Clarkson still trying to defend Milik, and now Milik is in danger of getting passed by James May. I think it's safe to say that Clarkson has got this position in the bag, but the question is, will his teammate James May also pass Milik? We have a 3-way battle for 7th place. The Stig was in 7th place, but now both Big Dick Randy and Jay Schlatt are battling him for that position. Jeremy Clarkson and Milik's battle has really slowed the Stig down, and now these two are trying to pass him. Jay Schlatt dive bombs Big Dick Randy for 8th place, and now he's trying to challenge the Stig for 7th. This is an incredible first race for him. Trump on the inside of Ryan Reynolds. They're finally having a battle for the lead. Ryan Reynolds has led all the first 4 laps of this race, but Trump's now challenging him on lap 5. Will we see a lead change here? They're side by side, heading to the turn. Who will get it here? Trump is in the preferred lane of the inside lane. They're still side by side. A few more corners left to decide who will lead on lap 5. And Trump, using the inside lane, is going to get the lead of the race. There's only one more corner left. We will have a new driver lead a lap in today's race, as Donald Trump will lead us on lap 5, and now we're on lap 6. Ryan Reynolds right on Trump's bumper, going through turn 1. Reynolds going to try to move on the inside lane, pushing Trump up. I think that move somehow backfired. Trump is only getting away from Reynolds. We'll see if Ryan Reynolds is able to come back and get his lead back. Teammates Lewis Park and Chad are battling for position right now. We gained a lot of subscribers this past month. If this is your first time watching this series, then welcome. If you don't know, all these drivers are AI, they have equal skill. And so it's just a coincidence that Trump is leading, and I'm not trying to make a political statement. Joe Biden's in this series too. So I have no control over who leads the race. The Stig dive bombs at James May inside. He's going to try to move him out of the way through the corner and get 6th place. If you don't know, these two have history. They're teammates, but James May has dumped him earlier this season. Will the Stig try to crash him here? They're side by side, going to the turn. The Stig is slightly ahead, I think. Yes, he is. These two teammates, instead of trying to work together, the cash leaders are fighting for this position right now. And Jay Schlatt's trying to pounce on their situation right now. He's right behind him, and the Stig's going to move in front of James May. He has passed James May for 6th place. But James May is now in danger of losing 7th place, as Jay Schlatt is right behind him, as we're now on lap 7. Will these fancy teammates try to work together to block Jay Schlatt, or will he pass James May? Jay Schlatt is trying to find the right opportunity to pass James May. Jay Schlatt now going to the inside of James May as we go through turn 2. They're side by side, but James May is going to pull out. He's going to keep his position. Later on that same lap, they're side by side for 7th place. Jay Schlatt to his inside. I think he's going to pass him, and he does. Jay Schlatt started in 12th place, and now he's all the way up to 7th place. On lap 8, and Lightning McQueen is going to try to go to the inside of Malik. They're going through the turn. McQueen trying to get to 4th place, and he does. Malik is now falling from 2nd to 5th place as they're side by side going down the straight. Later in the race, on lap 9, the Stig goes to the inside of Milik. Milik just keeps dropping more and more this race, and he keeps losing positions. Going through turn 2, the Stig is slightly ahead of them. They're side by side going up the hill. Going through turn 3, they're both drifting, and Milik's going to try to get the position back, and he will. They're side by side. Who will get the position? And the Stig's going to drift, and they're going to make contact. As the saying goes, rubbing is racing. Milik is slightly ahead of the Stig as they go to another turn. Milik desperately trying not to lose any more positions, and I think he'll keep on to it, and he'll get ahead of the Stig. Milik will keep on to 5th place, and the Stig will still be in 6th place. We're now going to cut to lap 10 of the race. Ryan Reynolds is 2nd place, trying to hold on to his position. Going through turn 1, Clarkson is right behind him. He's trying to get 2nd place. He goes to his outside. They're going to be side by side going into turn 2. Clarkson's going to go wide, and now he'll be behind Ryan Reynolds. And now they'll go up the hill, and you can see that gap between the leader and these two cars. These two battling are slowing themselves down, and it's just giving a massive lead to number 45. Again, I'm not trying to be political here. This is all AI. I have no control over this race. Clarkson on Reynolds outside. He's going to try to move there. No, it's not going to work. He's trying to use that outside lane, but it's not really working for him right now. He's going to try it again. That's not going to work. He is desperately trying to pass Reynolds. He's right behind Ryan Reynolds. They're going down the hill. Jeremy Clarkson is definitely going to try to make a move here. As they go towards the turn, he goes to Ryan Reynolds inside. They're side by side. Can he get it? No, he cannot. Ryan Reynolds will stay in 2nd, and Jeremy Clarkson will be in 3rd for now. We're now on lap 11 of this race. Clarkson is still right behind Reynolds. He's going to try to use the same move from last lap. Lightning McQueen is helping him on the outside. He doesn't have enough. He's going to have to stay behind Reynolds. They're now going to go up the hill. Jeremy Clarkson's now going to have to deal with trying to pass Ryan Reynolds and try to defend from Lightning McQueen. Ryan Reynolds in 2nd, Jeremy Clarkson in 3rd, and Lightning McQueen in 4th. We'll see which of these 3 drivers can get 2nd place as they head towards the final corner of this lap. Milik under pressure from the Stig and Jay Schlatt. The Stig on his outside. Jay Schlatt's going to help him. They're drafting together to pass Milik. As we head to lap 12, the Stig and Jay Schlatt working together to try to get past Milik as they enter turn 1. The Stig has gotten ahead of them. Now Jay Schlatt is slightly ahead of them. Now they're side by side. They're drafting together. Will they pass Milik? Milik to the inside of Jay Schlatt. Going through turn 2, side by side. Going up the hill. Jay Schlatt now on the inside lane. He's going to use it to propel himself ahead of Milik. Jay Schlatt now in 6th place. Milik under pressure from James May and Big Dick Randy. Milik drifting, and now he's going to make contact with James May. James May is going to pass him, and now Big Dick Randy trying to pass him. They're both on his inside, trying to work together to pass him. I think it's going to work. Jeremy Clarkson still trying to get past Ryan Reynolds. They go through the turn. He goes through the inside once again. He keeps trying to pass there, but it's just not working out for him. Ryan Reynolds will hold on to 2nd position, and now Lightning McQueen has caught up with them. All 3 of them are trying to battle for 2nd place. Heading to the final corner of this lap. These 3 battling are really slowing themselves down, and they're just way far behind the leader. Heading to lap 13 of this race, and Ryan Reynolds is 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Through turn 1, Jeremy Clarkson to his outside, McQueen helping him. They're drafting together to pass Ryan Reynolds. Through turn 2, Clarkson and McQueen now side by side, battling for 3rd place. They're going up the hill. Clarkson is on his McQueen's inside, and I think Clarkson's going to hold on to 3rd position. And now Ryan Reynolds has a sizable gap between the 2 of them. Now that Ryan Reynolds isn't defending his position anymore, will he have enough to catch up to the leader? Jay Schlatt behind the Stig. Now he's going to try to move. That's not going to work. He's going to stay behind the Stig. He can't pass him right there. Jay Schlatt in his first ever race started 12th, and now he's in 6th position. Now trying to get the Stig and try to get into the top 5. Does he have enough here as he goes to the inside of the Stig? Inches away from making contact, and the Stig is going to stay in the top 5. Lightning McQueen and Jeremy Clarkson's inside. That will not work out at all as they go to the final corner of this lap. Chase lap right behind the Stig, going towards the start-finish line as we head towards lap 14 of this race. Going to turn 2, Jeremy Clarkson's going to try to go to the inside. No, that's not going to work. He's going to stay behind Ryan Reynolds. Going up the hill now, Lightning McQueen's going to try to go to the inside of Jeremy Clarkson. Not going to work. Ryan Reynolds now starting to pull away from these two. Now towards the back of the field, The Rock blocking Gregos. Oh, they made contact. Could there be beef here between Gregos and The Rock? And there's no caution. And we'll check the replay on that. Both drivers are trying to brake, and Gregos makes contact with The Rock when he's trying to turn, and that just causes a wreck. We'll see if this starts a rivalry. We cut to the last lap of the race. Nothing has happened after that wreck. As we head to turn 2, Jeremy Clarkson and Lightning McQueen go to Ryan Reynolds outside. They're going to try to track together for one final attempt to pass him, and it's not going to work. Now Lightning McQueen and Jeremy Clarkson side by side going up the hill. Lightning McQueen trying to get a podium position here. Clarkson trying to defend his position. Will we see some late drama here? Only half a lap to go. Jeremy Clarkson only has so many opportunities to pass Ryan Reynolds for second position. They've been fighting all day, which has caused the leader to get a huge lead on these two because they've just been slowing each other down and trying to pass each other every single turn. And here's Clarkson's final attempt, and that's not going to work out at all. And Ryan Reynolds will keep on second position, go to the straightaway. All of these are AI drivers with equal skill level. But because Jeremy Clarkson and Ryan Reynolds have been fighting each other all day and slowing each other down instead of trying to work together to try to catch up to the leader, has caused us to be an absolute blowout of the race. He's led 13 of the 17 laps, and now he'll win the race by 5.5 seconds. Your winner at Rainbow Road, Trump. And again, this is not political, this is just random, and the AI sucks.